Hi, everyone. I'm Christy Forsyth. I wanted to pop on and because we're a week into my Upgrade Your Life Hypnosis Recordings release. I launched it a week ago. And first of all, I just want to say thank you because so many of you have purchased this, have been using them, have been sharing your results with me. And it's really fun to see something that I felt like could be very helpful for people, to watch the ways that it is helping people already and that is creating change. So, for those of you who aren't familiar, let me cover what that is because I'm going to talk today about how you can, if you have these already, how you can maximize the strength of these, how you can optimize these recordings for using them for your best life. So we're going to be talking about that and just a few tips and tricks. And I'm going to be sharing this later too in my email as well. So hi, Lynette, nice to see you here. So yeah, let me talk about what it is first. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So Upgrade Your Life hypnosis recordings. These were meant to be not just hypnosis recordings, but they are hypnosis recordings. But I always like to do things a little bit extra. I always like to add in a little bit more. So I felt like, okay, how do I bring together some of the most powerful tools that I have at my disposal to help people to create change, and not change that they're making at the beginning of the year, not change that they're waiting on, but change that they can start to make in their life, upgrades that they can start to experience in their life right now. And so that was how these recordings were born. So what I've done is I've taken hypnosis, which addresses the subconscious mind, which is 90% of your brain, right? So if you think about 90% of our brain is running on autopilot and is taking care of so many things for us. And if you think about that, like what thoughts you're putting out to the universe, right? We know that thoughts create things. We know that thoughts are creating our reality. So if we think about that, 90% of that is unconscious, then it's very helpful to address things on an unconscious level and start to change the stories that your brain is telling you, to start to change the thoughts that you're allowing in your mind, because again, so much of it is subconscious, right? And these subconscious thoughts are what we have magnetizing into our experience, what we experience. And so many of you have had these felt like these barriers to things, right? Where you're like, well, I don't know how to move out of this because I consciously understand that this thought isn't helpful to me, or this habit isn't helpful to me, or this approach isn't helpful to me, but I struggle to move past that. So in my one-on-one sessions, that's a tool that I use for situations like that so that people can clear and release those things. So what I did was I took feedback from all of you. What areas of your life would you want to upgrade? And I took the ones that I heard the most and the ones that I felt most called to address, and I created these hypnosis recordings with them. But they're not just hypnosis recordings. They also include in the script, or in the language of what it is that I included in these recordings, neuro-linguistic programming, which is really just a fancy way of saying I use specific language that works for the unconscious mind to help these to be more successful, to help them to be more helpful for you in creating the kind of changes you're looking to make. I also added in an energy session, which is something that I do already in my membership. I do these recordings and I fill them with an energy session that is helping to balance, clear, reset the energy field in the ways that we intend for it to help. And so specifically, the energy sessions that I did that are connected to these recordings are intended to help with the specific topic. This is like a whole bundle of different topics that the hypnosis sessions address. And so I did that. And then I used frequencies and binaural music. So if you listen with headphones, you're going to be able to make the most of this with these recordings. And that's meant to also support your energy field. It's meant to help you to get an even more magnified result. So, and then when we do that in a focused state like hypnosis, when we focus on the things that we want to create, when we focus on creating the changes that we want to make, that also is a powerful manifestation strategy. So it helps us to, again, be a magnet for the things that we want. And it helps us to embrace our ability as a powerful co-creator in this world to begin to create a reality. And we get to do that from a more empowered place. So I bring all of that together in a bundle that covers several different areas of your life. So I covered upgrade your money, upgrade your love relationships, upgrade any change that you're wanting to make in your life, upgrade your career and business. Let me try to remember them all here. Okay. So upgrade your career and business, upgrade your stress and triggers. And that one is specifically to be used like when you are feeling triggered, when you're feeling stressed and you're having a hard time pulling yourself out of that, that's meant to reset your nervous system and bring you into a place of some perspective and to recognize the lessons that are coming through with that. Upgrade your confidence. So this one helps you to connect with your power, helps you to connect with your confidence. What ones am I forgetting here? I know I'm forgetting some. Oh, your health and your wellness, right? Because so many of you said, I want to be healthier. I want to eat healthier. I want to move my body. I want to take better care of this vessel that holds my soul. And so there's a focus on that. There's a focus on I did an affirmation recording that repeats the affirmation. So I'm missing one, and there's a couple little bonus recordings in there too, but you get the idea. It's all listed with the link that I put right with this video. So I want to talk about, for those of you who have purchased this, because so many of you have, or if you're on the fence with this, let me know. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you're watching too, whether it's live or on the replay, if you have used these, what you think, how they're helping you. I love to hear how they're helping people. So please share that so that other people can see that too. But so there's, maybe I need to do an upgrade your focus because I'm like having a hard time with my focus today. Okay. So how I would use them. So if you already have them or you're getting them in the near future, and I do want to highlight too, that I only intended to offer these it's only $37 for the entire bundle, but I only intended to offer that for a limited number of people. And I have a lot of they're selling for sure. And so we're getting really close to that number that I had. And so once I get to that number, the price is going to go up. So you're going to want to grab that if you want them at the lower price. So definitely do that. Again, I have the link below. So, and Meg is saying she loves them. Good. I'm so glad that you're loving them. I think that they can be really, really helpful. So this is how I would use them if I have them. This is how you can optimize them for you. So the first thing is just to download all of them onto your device, right? Whether, when you purchase them, you'll go right, it'll take you right to the download page and you have the option to download all of them. I would just download them all, get them on your device so that you have access to them. I think that it will ask you like where you want to put them. I have put them, because I use them myself, on my files section in my phone and in my iPad as well. So, but for me, I have an iPhone, so it like automatically went into all of the files from my computer, my iPad, my phone. So put that into the files, and then all you have to do is, let me see if I can show you actually. Oh my gosh, where is it? Is find this files app on your phone and open it. And yeah, look, see, I was doing some of my affirmations this morning. So, and you click into it and then you'll be able to find them. So that makes it easier. You don't have to track them down later. You have them, there they are. But if you're somebody who didn't do that when you first got them, you're going to want to, I put the second link below and it's like claritybychristy.com, log in, and that'll let you log in. So if you're a member in my membership or you have purchased these recordings, it'll bring you to the stuff that you've purchased. So you log in and it's going to let you go to the download page and be able to access these downloads that you have purchased. So you can do that anytime you want. You can log into that, reconnect with those, and that will allow you to do that. And it'll come up with the page that has everything there with it. So I would do that, but I also recommend just downloading them all so that you have all of them and have easy access to them. It just makes it so much easier for you. The other thing that I want to highlight is that I'm hearing from a lot of people that they're using like the daily vibe upgrade, which is like a quick daily vibe upgrade. So if you guys like that, and I've got a lot of good feedback on that, if you like that, that's very similar to what I do in my membership. I do 2 energy sessions every month, one for the full moon and one to use throughout the month to help you navigate the monthly energy. You're going to want to get in my membership, and that's claritybychristy.com, and you can go to the membership tab so that you can have access to that every month. And I always have new other content, classes, hypnosis recordings, all kinds of different stuff that I put up there for your spiritual and your personal growth. So check that out if that is something that speaks to you. But I haven't heard from a lot of people about the affirmation list. The affirmation riff, and I think this is just because people don't really understand what it is. So it is essentially just a recording with some uplifting music of me going through affirmations that cover a little bit of every area of your life. So your health, your wealth, your relationships, yourself, your well-being, all the things, so that it can help to, again, reprogram the mind so that you're putting a different signal out. So this is just a different approach to the hypnosis. So when do I recommend that you use this? Because there are some helpful times to use it. Number one, whenever you feel called, right? So if you're just like, you know what, I feel like I want to listen to these affirmations, listen to the affirmations. Because the thing about affirmations is the more repetitive they are, the more that you listen to them, the more they kind of wiggle into that subconscious mind and start to influence the way that you see things and think things. So whenever you want is the first example for that. I'll also use them first thing in the morning. So that's why I had my affirmations already up on my phone. That's what I do. This, as soon as I wake up, I do a quick little prayer, a quick little connection with myself and with God. And then I play my morning affirmations so that I can reprogram my mind when my mind is still in sort of that sleepy state. Because when we're in that sleepy state, just like hypnosis, the subconscious mind is more reprogrammable during that time. So first thing in the morning, or when you're pretty sleepy and kind of starting to fall asleep at night, is another really good time to play those. Although the music is kind of uplifting. So I like it better in the morning, but I'm also a morning person. So whatever you think. Other times that you can use it, when you're going for walks or when you're doing any kind of exercise. It's not a long recording, but I think that it's a really great way just to boost your energy and to reset your mind. Or when you're on your way into work. A lot of you really dread going into work, or if you're going somewhere else that you're dreading going into, you can get your energy right before you go in by using the affirmation recording and like prepping that by listening to that. I would maybe say it along with it, say it out loud, or just listen to me. You don't have to say it out loud, but whatever it is that you feel called to do with that, however you feel called to use it, is going to be the best way. But those are some of the ways that I use it, and I would use it if I were you. The other thing, I would use it, I think maybe I said this earlier, but I would definitely use it with headphones, because with the headphones, it's going to let you take advantage of the binaural music, which is going to help to connect and resonate with the subconscious mind that much more. It's going to help you to relax more. It's going to help it to be more effective. And so it's a really good thing. Certainly you can play them just out loud, but I definitely recommend doing that with your headphones. The next thing is, because we're working on magnetizing better things into our experience, once you start using them, I would start to look for evidence that it's working. Because what we want to do is like what we manifest from is from belief, right? And when we believe that something is possible, it's so much easier for something to manifest and happen and develop in our lives. And so if you can start to look for evidence that things are moving in the right direction of your manifestation, the things you're focusing on while you're using this hypnosis recordings, it's going to strengthen the belief. And as you strengthen the belief, it's going to make it that much more powerful. So that's kind of how you can add to that and make that better, is looking for that evidence. And then the last thing that I want to highlight is for you just to start to take the steps throughout the course of your day that you feel inspired to take, right? So this will do a lot for you. And they're all, by the way, 12 minutes or less. They're all pretty short. So it's not a lot of your time and your energy. And it's doing a lot of the work for you. But how you can magnify that is through the course of your day, you're going to get these intuitive prompts for steps that you need to take, or people that you need to connect with, or just something that you need to be doing. And it might not be like, oh, I need to do this because that's going to help to make me feel healthier, right? You might just feel like this feeling of, I need to do this thing. I don't know why, but, because I always say intuition is usually, it starts with, I don't know why, but, right? So any of your, I don't know why, buts, do them, because this is really that contract that you have with source, the universe, God, whatever that is for you, where the energy and all of that is going to do some of that work for you. But this is where you can fulfill your end of the contract. And this is true whether you're using my hypnosis recordings or not. But that's how you can be taking those actions, inspired actions here in this world. And that's going to help to magnify the results that you get too. So yes, they can help you without you doing a thing, but they're going to be way, way, way more effective when you let it move you and you go with the flow of where it is that you're being led. So I hope that that's helpful for you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions. I would love to hear how these are helping for you. I would love to hear, because there's been such a great response. I think that I'm going to work on some other ones. And I think from this point forward, what I'm going to do is do like little packages of things that are focused on specific areas. So for example, I might do one that's a little bit more of a spiritual oriented one, where, you know, like we're exploring or upgrading certain areas in your spiritual life. And I don't know yet what that looks like, but I would love to hear your ideas. I would love to hear what you guys are needing, what is next for you with these, what would be helpful. So let me know in comments, or feel free to send me a message too, and we'll get that going. So all of the links are below. Check those out. Grab the last ones that are going to be offered at the $37. And eventually these are going to be separated and sold individually for quite a bit more individually. So if you want the bundle and to be able to address all of the different areas, this is the time to get them. All right, guys, I would love to hear how things are working out for you. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will see you soon with another video.